Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my next everything I bought this month video. So I did this last month in August, August, and I asked if you'd like me to do this every month, and most people said in the comments that they would, so I'm going to keep doing that. This month I feel like I really bought a lot. I didn't necessarily spend a lot of money, nothing was very expensive, but I feel like I bought a lot of items, but also most of those items aren't actually staying in our house, so I feel good about that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. So I have a little list here, so I'll be referring to this because some of the things are not in our house anymore. So the first thing I bought was 2 school photos. So they are the boys' class photos for the year. We don't get the individual photos, but most years we get their class photo just for them to be able to look back on. So I bought those. They haven't come yet, we've paid for them, but they won't be arriving until next term. It was also quite a big month for birthdays, so the boys both went to birthday parties, so I bought gifts for their friends. And it was also my niece's birthday, who turned 18, so I bought her a voucher, so those I can't really show. The other thing I bought was quite a lot of fabric, so if you watch my vlogs you'll know that I've started sewing project bags and I plan to sell them online. And I have actually set up a little local store, well, on a local website here in New Zealand. And as soon as I put it up, I sold a bag, and then someone bought 5 bags, one person. So I don't have a lot in my store at the moment, which is why I'm not going to link it to any videos yet, because I need to make more bags now. So I bought quite a bit of fabric and cotton and a few packaging supplies. So obviously, hopefully that won't actually be staying in my house. It's just a little kind of side hustle that I'm doing that I'm really enjoying. So I did buy supplies for that as well. I also bought 2 patterns off Etsy to make the bags in the little pouches, so I needed to add that to my list. And actually another birthday I had to buy for is Tobias's. His birthday is next month, but I bought his presents this month and I showed that in my previous vlog, so I'll link that down below because they're hidden away in the cupboard, so I'm not going to pull those out at the moment. And then the last thing I'm going to mention that I can't really show you, but I will insert a clip here, is I bought some storage units for the boys' toys when we redid their room. Again, I showed that in my previous vlog, but I'll insert some footage here. And now I can move on to the things that I can actually show you. I have them sitting here in front of me. So I did actually buy 3 more items from the thrift store. But for October, my challenge for myself is going to be to not go into any thrift stores, because any of you that thrift know that it's a treasure hunt and you just never know what you're going to find. And that's part of the kind of allure of going thrift shopping. So October is going to be a month that I don't go in. So in my everything I bought in October video, you shouldn't be seeing any clothes at all. Fingers crossed. I know I said that in my last video, but I'm not actually even going to go into the store. But I did buy 3 items. I bought 2 more dresses. This one's falling off. Maybe I should do them one at a time. This pink one, which was about $7 or $8. I couldn't not buy it. I wore it in my last vlog too. I really love it. And this one I actually bought when I went into a thrift store with my mum. And I really like it. It's a longer one and it was about $6 or $7. So it'd be really hard to sew a dress for that much if I had to buy the material. So 2 more dresses. I'm gonna have to seriously go through my summer capture wardrobe and decide what to keep, otherwise I'm gonna have too many items. But those 2, and then the last thing I bought was my last winter item. So this is a jersey. It looks a bit crinkly because it's actually wet because I just washed it, but it is a wool and alpaca jersey, and the little spots in it are felted wool. It's really nice and warm. I think it was about $12 and I've worn it a lot. I really love it. So 3 items of clothing. I don't want any items of clothing to be shown in my video next month, so no more thrift shopping for me. The next 2 items I've also talked about in a vlog, and that is we bought a laundry hamper to put our shoes in by the door, and that's working really well. And then the other thing are attached to my hat because I have actually put them on, but is some double pointed needles for my knitting. So I couldn't really get around not buying these, even though I prefer to keep it on circular needles. I just didn't have a cable short enough, so I was going to have to buy something either way. So I decided to get the double pointed needles, and hopefully this hat will turn out really well and I can make many more for next winter, and they'll be a good purchase to help with that. So I bought some double pointed needles. Then we kind of had a necessity that we had to buy, and that was a new iron, because our old one, which we have had for about 10 years, just stopped working. It just died. So it had missing buttons and everything on it. It really did need to be replaced, but we used it right up until the end of its life, and we bought a new iron. So I just picked this one up from Briscoe's here in New Zealand. It was on special for about $30, and I'm sure it'll last us another 10 years hopefully. So that was something that I bought. And then the last two items are coffee and Luna related. So I did go ahead and buy a plunger. I just felt like having some plunger coffee. This was $10 from Kmart, and I've used it a lot. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but I really enjoy my coffee. I enjoy the ritual of making it, and having different ways to make it is fun as well. So yeah, I bought that. And then the last thing I bought was this possum tail toy for Luna. She really loves it. So we added this to her little toy collection. So yeah, that's everything I bought in September. I do have one other thing I'm going to show you that we've bought into our house, but technically I didn't buy it. But yeah, that's everything I bought. I've been trying to keep a list when I buy things, so hopefully I'm not missing anything out. Yeah, pretty sure that's everything. I went through my bank statement too, just to make sure, and yep, I'm pretty sure this is everything on that list. So I will definitely do this video again next month and show you what I've bought in October. Hopefully no thrifted clothing. But now I'm just going to show you the last thing that we decided to bring into our home, or that was gifted to me this month. So yeah, the last thing I'm going to talk about is this, and those of you that watch my vlogs will know how excited I am about this, and know that I've recently started to really enjoy sewing. Mike and I celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary in September, and he bought me this sewing machine. I'm so excited to have it. My other sewing machine was a Singer Start, and I really recommend that for beginner sewers, but I feel like I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things, and this is definitely going to help. One of the things I love the most about it is it doesn't need foot pedals. So I do all of my sewing on our kitchen island, and it's really hard to reach my foot down to the pedal when I'm sitting on a bar stool. So this one you can just use a little button instead of a footstool. So this is the other item that has come into our house this month, and even though I didn't buy it, I am really glad to have it, and I'm very thankful to my husband for buying it for me. So you'll be seeing this a lot in my vlogs, because I'm going to be making all sorts of things with this as I get used to using it. But yeah, that's everything I bought in September. Let me know how you went in September. I know a lot of you said that you were going to start tracking what you were buying throughout the month, so let me know how that's going. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!